If you want to have this conversation, you have to stop interrupting, okay? If
Okay, and if you want to have this conversation,
okay,
you have to
thank
answer
you.
questions.
Okay. You can come back up, but I'm going to ask you a very simple question, all right? You either answer the question or you move on, okay? You don't have to be up here. But what you're not going to do is try to interrupt the entire time and then somehow think you're doing well. You're doing awful so far. You either believe that this verse is talking about self-defense, in which case you are not deflecting, and in which case you should tell me why you think instead of just consistently asking me, or you don't think that, which in case you are deflecting. But what you're doing is you're doing a version of whataboutism, and you are also deflecting. So if you want to come back up, I will give you one more shot, okay? But if you want to have an actual debate, you have to have an actual debate, okay? You cannot just start consistently asking, making no claim, interrupting, and doing a obviously fake laugh. Nobody believes that's a real laugh, okay? So do you believe this verse is talking about self-defense?
Yes, 9:5 is talking about self-defense due to 9:13.
Great. So do you believe in the 4 month time period that it is talking about?
Wait, do you want to go to 9:13? The evidence that I cited was
I can
9:13.
in a little bit. Do you believe that...
Wait, go to 9:13.
I'm going to try one more time. I told you I'm going to give you one more shot. We don't need to do this. There's many people coming up here, okay? Do you believe in the 4 month period that I mentioned earlier when you were, I hope, listening?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so what happens to the end of that 4 month period if nobody breaks anything?
Why are you not engaging with the substance I just brought you?
I understand.
9:13 proves that it's self-defense.
Okay, listen.
Do you disagree?
I already brought this up before you did. This is you trying to deflect away.
Wait, do you disagree that it's self-defense?
It doesn't matter what I do or don't. It doesn't matter.
You engage?
It doesn't matter if I agree or disagree because I know the Muslim tricks. I can answer your questions. I have no problem doing it after you answer my stuff that I brought up first. So what you're doing is you're scared to answer this. So you're asking a question.
Brought up the 4 month period after I...
Last chance. Seriously, this is the last chance. If you interrupt me again, this is the last chance because I'm going to assume it's you running away. Okay? So I brought up this 4 months way before you brought up anything. Did you ask a question that I am capable of answering? Of course I did. I can also deflect away from your points to ask a question and then be like, are you scared to answer? Are you scared to answer? Why aren't you answering? This is a Muslim trick. I already brought this up. If you want to run away from it, then just be a metaphorical man and just say you want to run away from it. Or you can stop deflecting and answer what I already brought up before you try to deflect. What happens to the polytheists at the end of this 4 months, even if they don't attack within that first 4 months?
Okay, so the 4 month period is designated for the individuals in Surah At-Tawbah. At the end of the 4 months, then you are capable of fighting them. If they retaliate against you before the 4 month period, you are also capable of retaliating against them.
So why have a 4 month period?
Wait, hold on one moment. However, the 4 month period begins after a transgression against the Muslims, which means it's
Why are you screaming?
I'm not screaming. I'm getting closer to my mic.
So upon the end of the 4 months during which we prohibited you from fighting the idolaters, and which is the grace period we gave them, then fight and kill the idolaters wherever you may find them. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, and do you want to read 9:13?
Hold on.
And the verses
Do you
before
agree with that
9:5?
statement?